Hey, my beautiful people, how are you guys doing? Welcome to my channel, Taste of Divinity. It's your girl, Tastee. I appreciate your visit. If you can do me a favor, hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. If you want to put the little bell notification on so you can get notified when I drop my videos, that would be cool. I will do my best to give y'all a spread every week. So this week we're going to be doing a self-love spread, and this is for Leo. It's not going to resonate for every Leo out there, as you already know. So if the story doesn't resonate with you, you can check out other signs in your chart, and those may resonate with you better. The questions that we're going to be pulling or hitting, I'm going to start off with a positive affirmation card, and then I'm going to end with Oracle. But as far as the tarot spread is something you should love about yourself, where you can be more patient with yourself, where you can be more kind to yourself, and then the energy to focus on slash overall advice. So for me, you guys, self-love is really, really big to me. Like, I am a huge advocate of self-love. I'm going to always, push that on people. Like, I'm going to always be like, oh, love yourself. You deserve to love yourself. You deserve to love yourself regardless of your past mistakes, what you're going to do in the future, your current situation, etc., etc. Like, if you can't rely on anybody else to love you, you should always remember that, you have your own love. So, Leo season is almost over, and my Leos, man, y'all are gonna do this very easy. So I have a task for all of my signs, and y'all gonna have to keep yourself in check because I already know that y'all can list more than two things. But if you can think about it, say it out loud. Two things that you love about yourself. See, I like you already started talking. Let me finish first, okay? Two things you love about yourself. They could be big or they could be small. You feel me? Anything. If you like the way your right booty cheek moves when you walk, then boom, bam. You feel me? If you like the way your right earlobe look, you feel me? Like whatever it is, go ahead and say it, think it, speak it out loud, feel it, etc., etc. So, two things that I love about myself. I love that I'm able to put love into the things that I do. Like, it really doesn't matter what I do, for the most part. My cooking, these readings, like the things I do for people, I put love into it. So, yeah, I feel like it makes things felt. And then I also love that I'm silly AF, bro. Like, I am so silly. Like, I feel like I make my life fun with my silliness. So yeah, that's two things I love about myself. I hope you listen to things that you love about yourself, baby, because you deserve to love yourself, like I said. So we're gonna get started with some positive affirmation cards, and then we're gonna get started on your spread. So thank you so very much, Spirit, for allowing for me to receive this message from my Leos. I appreciate you so much for allowing for me to release ego with all of my readings. So, what positive affirmation would you like to start my Leos off with? Can you show me clearly, please, Spirit? Oh gosh. So we got two cards for you. So we have I release all fears and doubts. So it says, and excuse the light because my window, but it says, I now choose to free myself from all destructive fears and doubts. I accept myself and I create peace in my mind and in my heart. I am loved and I feel safe. I hope you felt that as I spoke it, because, yeah, I felt it. So then we also have my work is deeply fulfilling. This is really beautiful. So this is like, I feel like with I haven't even read the back of it yet, but like I feel like you're really learning how to just be okay with what you do. Like, even if you feel like you're not doing enough, even if you feel like there's more that you can do, you're just learning how to be fulfilled with what it is that you do. Like, hey, I might not have did my best this time, but I'm gonna do it next time. Or hey, I might be tired, but this is all I can do today, and I'm proud of myself for doing my best, type of thing. So this is today. I give my best to that which I do, knowing that when one experience is complete, I am led to even more fulfilling and rewarding experiences. So that's really beautiful as well. So this is just also realizing, when it's time to move on to other places and other jobs, other friend groups, etc., etc. Yeah, other tasks, other skills, developing other things for yourself, etc., etc. So let's go ahead and get started on your actual spread. So the first card that we're going to pull is something that you should love about yourself. So thank you so very much, Spirit. I hear the Leos now. What is it not to love about me, baby? I love everything about me. So thank you so very much, Spirit. Can you show me clearly what is something that my Leo should love about themselves? Can you show me clearly, please? The Two of Cups tried to come out. That talks about relationships. You think, oh, Leo energy. Of course. Of course. You should love that you love yourself. Nah. So we have the Sun card, and this is Leo energy. This is actually the happiest card in the deck. It talks about childlike energy. It talks about optimism. It talks about going after the things you're passionate about. It talks about like your sacral chakra, your solar plexus. Your ability to break things down into plans. Your ability to just be passionate, with the things that you do. Just literally just be passionate, whether that's in your career, your job, the relationships you have, etc., etc. I do feel like this also goes hand in hand with your own competitive spirit, because there is the Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck. And this does talk about competition. It talks about, just a drive that you may possibly have. It's interesting, Oh, okay, cool. So it's like you do like to fight for balance. You like to fight for your efforts. You like to put forth efforts towards the things that you feel passionate about. The Six of Pentacles being here, and I do feel like some of y'all could have been possibly be saying 6-6 a lot, but you also have the ability to look at cold hard facts of things and move to calmer waters, whether that's in a mental space or a physical environment where you're just like, this isn't making me happy anymore, or this is causing me too much stress. It's not balanced, there's too much disruption. I do feel like this is like you protecting your happiness at all costs. It's something you should love about yourself, is you protect the child that's within you. You protect your own childlike energy. You protect your mindset when it comes to just feeling optimistic. And so this is like, if I feel like I'm not really getting what it is that I deserve in a particular situation, and if I feel like there's too much conflict, then I will make this very, very hard decision to go to calmer waters, even if it hurts me, even if it pains me. You see, like it's like I do not want to make certain decisions like this, but I know that I have to be happy. I know that I want to enjoy my life. So the fact that you enjoy your life, do your best to enjoy your life, do your best to be optimistic, to make the best out of all situations, all heartbreaking situations, is something that you should love about yourself. And that is very difficult. It's very difficult to see a brighter side of things. It's very difficult to make sure, there's balance in your life and your relationships. It's very difficult for you to be optimistic, especially in a world like this. So that is very beautiful. So you should most definitely like give yourself credit with that, because that's hard. It's hard to always look for the brighter side and to maintain that childlike energy. Especially as you get older in life, that's what I want to be like. I want to be like one of them old ladies. Them old ladies who just be making jokes about, like, the nasty jokes, y'all. The nasty jokes. You like, really, grandma? If I be a grandma, we'll see. I'll think about kids when I turn 30. But yeah, that's gonna be me. I'm gonna be like a rock star granny. So the next card talks about where you should be more patient with yourself. So can you show me clearly, please, Spirit, where my Leos should be more patient with themselves at? Where should they be more patient with themselves at? The Sun card also talks about healing your childhood too. So being able to heal. Some of y'all actually have kids, and something you should love about yourself is the love that you have for your kids, and what you're willing to do to protect their own happiness, even if it's sacrificing your own. So I see some of y'all, like, y'all put on a really strong face, for your kids so that they can live their best life. And that's really, really beautiful. So, let's see where you should be more patient with yourself at. Can you show me clearly? Okay, so we have the death card. Both of these are major arcana. So you guys, they really want me to like emphasize to you guys, this thing that you should love about yourself. You should really, really love this sun card, that childlike energy you have, your ability to go after the things you're passionate about, your ability to fight for your happiness. Like really, they're telling you to like give yourself credit. The ability to fight for your happiness and to always be optimistic is something that is very, very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. You should love that about yourself. Um, and then where you should be more patient with yourself is this death card. This is scorpionic energy, so some of y'all can have that in your chart. But this just talks about rebirth and renewal, bringing an end to old faces, shedding old skin. This is massive, massive change. Massive, massive change. So some of y'all want to legit start acting like a completely different person. You want to have a completely different mindset. I see some of y'all legit want better patience. Y'all want to not act so impulsive. You want to really heal yourself. We have the strength card. That's Leo energy too. That talks about building up your confidence, healing your heart, building up your life with confidence, fighting, tapping into that fighting spirit, allowing for your imperfections and your battle scars to empower you, your past to empower you, etc., etc. So where you should be more patient with yourself is these transformations that you're going through. So being patient with shifting your mindset, being patient with loving yourself, being patient with realizing that your work is deeply fulfilling, being patient with releasing your fears and your doubt, being patient with being your biggest supporter, because I see that is what you are most if you're wanting to build your life with you being your biggest supporter, with you having the confidence to go after the things that you want, with you feeling stable within the things that you want. So that is where you should be more patient with yourself at. So let's see where they say you should be more kind to yourself. So can you show me clearly, please, Spirit? Be patient with your transformation, you guys. And I understand, because you're just like, I'm working, I'm building, I don't necessarily see results. Am I ever going to change? Am I ever going to be able to release this stuff? Yeah, you don't even realize. Just keep working. And I know it's hard to see it from the bigger side of things, but just know those very small actions that you take, they do lead up to something bigger. And then you're going to be going through a situation and you're going to be like, dang, old me would have reacted completely different to the situation. So I'm really proud of those small things that I've been doing to build my foundation the way that I've been wanting to. So just know it's not going to happen overnight. These transformations are not going to happen overnight. But once you are aware of what it is that you need to change, just take the time to change, and it's going to be okay. Just keep reaffirming to yourself, whatever it is that you want to change. So, where can my Leo be more patient with themselves at, or kind to themselves? Can you show me clearly, please, Spirit, where they can be more kind to themselves? So we have the Magician card. This talks about you realizing that whatever you put into the universe, you get out. So this is legit being kind to yourself when it comes to realizing your own gifts and your own talents and the things that you're putting out. We have the Nine of Cups. You see, those cups represent your skills. They represent your gift. They represent your talent, the things that you're creative about, the things that you love to do, skills, etc., etc. So this is just realizing that you do have the power. You need to be kind to yourself, realizing that you do create. So it's like if you do have fear and doubts, and it seeps into the things that you're creating. This is you taking that responsibility, but still being kind to yourself. Instead of beating yourself up for having it, just be like, it's okay. This is a human reaction. There's this thing called the amygdala. That word is so funny to me, amygdala. But it's a fear complex in us, and so it's very difficult. And then just like what we're programmed in this world as a whole, like it's so easy to have fear. It's so easy to have doubts, fearing the unknown. These are just human reactions to things. So don't beat yourself up for having a human reaction, but be mindful, because if you can program yourself, it's more or less a subconscious type of programming thing. You will eventually be able to overcome your fear. So you can feel the fear, you can even feel the doubts, but then you're just so conscious and so aware, just like, I'm not feeding into that. I'm not going to give my power to those fears and those doubts and those anxieties. I'm going to be deeply fulfilled in everything that I do, everything that I create. The magician is a creator. So being kind to yourself about the things that you create. Give yourself credit about your skills, your talents, and your gifts, and give yourself credit for the things that you put into this world. The things that you put into this world. So all of this is major arcana, you guys. So I feel like this message is very specific for some people, but I do feel like this is you just realizing that you are very, very powerful. The magician has all the tools that they need to create the reality that they want. And it's just like once you get out of your own way, once your mind actually is supporting the things that you want to create, you're going to see the stuff is going to take off for you. It's truly going to take off for you because now you are no longer standing in your own way with your thoughts. Y'all see, like, look at this magician card, how it's like an infinity sign. You're literally going to get out what you put in. So if you do not believe in yourself, the universe, they're going to be like, okay, yes. You know, that's all. They're going to say yes to whatever it is that you say. So, you know, start telling yourself that you can do things. Start telling yourself that you're powerful. Start giving yourself credits about, you know, the gifts and the skills that you have, et cetera, et cetera. And I know that my Leos, you know, y'all are pretty... some of y'all can be very cocky, you feel me? But I do feel like, you know, there's a difference between confidence and cockiness, you know, so it's like genuine confidence versus cockiness. I feel like that comes from pride and ego. Genuine confidence is just like, no, I'm actually just here to be my biggest supporter. When it comes to the cockiness, it's like you're really just trying to prove yourself to people, and you're looking for approval from other people to feed into that I feel good about myself. But when you are genuinely confident, this is you supporting yourself. You know, this is you actually like understanding that you are your biggest supporter. And you guys, it's difficult because, you know, with people who are cocky, it's like, nah, I don't care about nobody else's opinion. But if you're being really, really honest with yourself, that hurts your feelings. You know, something that somebody said hurts your feelings. You feel me? And it's because you actually do care about their opinion. So it's difficult dealing with cocky people because sometimes their pride can get in the way. And, you know, they are not really as receptive to. So let's see what they say. But that is where you should be more kind to yourself. Just developing your magic, developing tapping into your creative abilities, realizing your gifts and your talents and your skills, and sharing them with the world, putting them out into the world. So the next card talks about the energies you should focus on / overall advice. So all major arcana, baby. The world card, you know, so this talks about cycles. This talks about completing cycles. It talks about endings. It talks about how do you want your world to be. You are the center of your universe. You feel the feelings that you feel. You are living your life. You know, it's like in your own reality, yes, you are the main star. In your life, you are the main star in the TV or whatever. You know, so it's just like, what is it that you want to channel? How do you want to feel? How do you want to make other people feel? What do you want to put into this world? Like I said, the world card talks about cycles. So they want you to understand what patterns you have. What cycles are you continuing? What cycles do you want to break? What cycles do you want to form, you know, as you're moving forward in your life? So just being mindful of just things that it's the circle, you know, so, and then they're tough, you guys, they're tough, but it's like overall, you know, you have that fighting spirit to get your world the way that you want it. So it's like you're going to persevere to the end, regardless if things do get tough for you. But it's just like being honest with yourself about, if I continue to go through this exact same thing with different people, but it's the same situation, it is because something is not clicking in my head. Either I'm accepting less than what I deserve, or I'm not doing my best. I'm not supporting myself. You know, I'm not being, you know, so just really look at your actions and seeing how you react to certain things, and asking yourself, is there some sort of transformation or some sort of change that I need to, whether that's a perspective on a situation, an actual change in your action, or a change in your environment that you need to take so that you cannot continue cycles, so you can break cycles, whether that's generational cycles, the cycles that's within yourself that you've been going through within your entire life, or whatever. So let's go ahead and start reading your chakra cards. So thank you so very much, Spirit Creation. You're a very creative person. So you gotta tap in. Tap. Okay, so What messages do you have for my Leo? Spirit, can you show me clearly? Turn self-love. All right, so we have forgiveness. And I'm going to take this joy at the bottom just because it looks really cute. So we have forgiveness and we have joy. So forgiveness is your intuition. That's your crown chakra. And that talks about your willingness to do your own soul search and to see what patterns are you inherited from your family, your parents, or just the people around you, and your willingness to break those own cycles. And then joy is your solar plexus, and that just talks about your ability to solve problems, whether you have a logical or scattered approach when it comes to the routines that you set in place, etc. and etc. So joy says this vibrational energy is walking on air. A pure essence of joy comes through detachment. Daisy yellow brings joy but does not experience it. Its purpose is to radiate what is inside. This powerful energy moves your projects forward. It is too detached to be creative, but will draw in assistance necessary to further your goals. So this is almost like, it's like you could be going after something and just be like, yeah, I want to win. I want to win, but I'm not going to be attached to winning. So even if I lose, I'm not going to just give up on myself. However, I do know I am going to use that energy, that desire to win, to help me create, because I like it, and it pushes me. However, I'm going to be detached from the results, and I'm going to be detached from the outcomes. I'm not going to get so emotionally invested in if I win or if I don't win. I'm still going to be happy, and I'm still going to do my best. So Joy says, let's jump and see what happens. Dancing Daisy represents a new joyous phase in life and a significant change. That's beautiful, because this is where you need to be patient with yourself as you're going through this change in your life, such as a move, a new job, or a marriage. This is the movement after the leap. You may not see where you are going, but you will land on your feet. What can I do to invite happiness into my life? And that's something that you're really good at doing, that you should love about yourself, is that you know what makes you happy. So you know how to be happy. Being present is not the same as truly experiencing something. A conduit for joy, detached from joy, higher purpose, profoundly impacting lives, improved health, a birth, joy, playfulness, and delight. So forgiveness, like I said, is your crown chakra. And this says, amethyst protects us from toxic situations. This card indicates healing and allowing for yourself to return to the natural state of peace. Once again, remember, we never forgive others. We only forgive ourselves for loving others who betrayed us. This is a time of personal evolution. So this is just saying, hey, you forgive yourself for getting hurt. You forgive yourself for, choosing to accept behavior from someone who hurt you multiple times. Just forgive yourself. This is, instead of saying, yo, I'm so stupid, I can't believe I did this, but this and blah, to that, be like, no, you know what? I forgive myself. And in turn, I release. So forgiveness at a deeper glance says we never forgive others, only ourselves for having judged them. Rhonda's true essence harbors take 3. Rhonda's true essence lies not in harboring resentment. She transcends forgiveness because her focus is on her intentions and not on her pain. So remember what I said, you get what you put out with this Magician card. This is why you have to be more kind, because it's like if you're wishing badly on other people, or if you have a lot of resentment in your heart, you're only going to get that right back to you. So this says, this may be a time of family healing. Can I forgive myself for loving people who have hurt me? Wishes fulfilled, holding on to dreams, past wounding, belonging, self-forgiveness, and fulfillment. So let's go ahead and read your Work Your Light Oracle. Then we're going to wrap it up. Messages you have for my Leos. Tell me please. Okay. So, too many cards. We're going to have it. So we have take a break, a life's work, not a season. Get off of the treadmill. So just realizing this journey that you're on, you're supposed to enjoy it. You're just supposed to enjoy it. You're supposed to be deeply fulfilled, regardless on, if you did not accomplish all of these things that you wanted to accomplish, vice versa. So just be proud of yourself. Take risks, take breaks. Just know this is your life. This is your life. So there's really no actual goal. You feel me? Because it's like once you complete that goal, you're just going to make another one. And so you don't want to have to be like, I'm making a goal, do. I completed. Okay, I'm making another goal. Do. Okay, I completed. You know, you want to be able to enjoy your life experience. Don't be so focused on the goal that you forget how to live your life. And so, keepers of earth, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. Yes, some of y'all got some heavy Scorpio on your chart, because I feel like I got these exact cards for Scorpio. It might have been Sagittarius though. Then we have Starseed, what lights you up. And then we have Sisterhood of the Rose, beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, and teacher. So yeah, some of y'all are like a teacher. You're doing stuff for the community. You're putting things out there for the community. It's the bigger purpose to the things that you're doing. So that's why you also have to be detached. So with that being said, I love y'all so much. I hope this message resonated for whoever's supposed to. Y'all have a wonderful day on purpose, okay? Toodles.